Well, the beauty about the concourse is that we tell the story of the motor car. And the idea has always been to have 60 cars in the concourse, from the earliest car, which this year is a 1904 car, to the latest supercar we can find. There are cars here that you will never see again because they've come from so far away, from as far away as Australia, America, South America. We have a whole range of cars, and they are, by their very nature, unique. In some way, they've either achieved something, or in fact, they only made one that looked like that. And that's the story we want to try and get across, and that's the amazement. When you come to the concourse, you'll see these cars, and you'll think, I didn't even know they made a car that looked like this.
Obviously, having the Concours in Scotland is a big deal for everybody that loves cars. So when it was announced, I thought, like, something we've definitely got to support. And then Zach Brown, good pal of mine, phoned and said, hey, we're doing the tour, we're showing a couple of cars. Do you want to come along in my Ferrari 275 GTS? Well, actually, it was supposed to be a 959 Porsche originally, but it wasn't ready in time, so we took the 275 GTS, which has been a great substitute. And you know, when I'm home in my free time, I like to drive around these roads in Scotland and have some fun doing that. So this is just an extension of that. All these beautiful cars, great people, and it's been a lot of fun.
You know, we start off from Loch Lomond and come up to the Gairloch, and then we come up to Reston de Thank. It's been a hill climb now since the late 40s and the early 50s, and it's a magnificent hill climb. It was part of the British Hill Climb Championship, and people like Ken Wharton, Dennis Poor, Raymond Mays, great drivers. Start finishing lines at the bottom of the glen there, and it goes through a series of really fast corners. We used to take off over something called the Hump and the Bump, and then you come up to the bridge, and then to the Cobbler, and finally to the Hairpin Bend. Well, I'm driving with my son, actually. He's got a 300 SL Gullwing Mercedes, 1954. So there's a great collection. Some of the finest cars in the world are in this tour.
So the Royal Automobile Club loves cars. The members love cars, we love driving them, love motorists. And our president, His Royal Highness Prince Michael of Kent, is also the patron of the Concours. And so it's great to have someone like His Royal Highness here, but also our chairman, Tom Purvis, is judging on Saturday in Edinburgh at Holyroodhouse, the Palace of Holyroodhouse. And so we also brought an old friend of the motorists, the Morris 1000 van. That was what you wanted to see when you broke down in the 60s. And today we thought it'd be good to have it at the top of the rest, and we're thankful. Not really to support the cars, but more just to give the crews a wee coffee and a rest hall at the top of the rest.